and the performance of the device. When we launched this device last September, it's leading the most powerful device, Android device out in the market by a decent 30%. If you look at the Antutu number, it's about more than 36,000 Antutu number last year. Today, if any of you go online and go to antutu.com, give it a try. Go to antutu.com, take a look. I just checked last night. It's still the top 3 device as it comes to Antutu performance. Top 3. It's actually faster than the Samsung Galaxy S5. It's also faster than the HTC, the top-end HTC device. And then last year we launched the Redmi device. This device is a device that's been designed with a price in our mind. As we're launching Mi 1, Mi 2, and Mi 3 being the top-end device, for that year, we asked ourselves, can we bring to consumers, any typical consumers, not just the fans, not just the geek, where they want super high performance? What about typical users? They just want a decent experience phones. Uses the apps, getting online, great experience, and they can afford it, right? Can give you a device that is around $100 price range, no such thing. Performance is as powerful as the previous year's Nexus device. Previous years. Antutu number comes in at about 18,000. The Redmi one is 22,000. Yes, the latest number is 22,000 Antutu number. Far than enough then for any people who just to do apps, games, browse, get online, no problem. 4.7-inch display, 720p IPS from AUO, really decent display. 4.7. It's a quad-core 1.5 GHz CPU from Qualcomm. Snapdragon 400, 8228. 8 megapixel sensor, BSI, very high quality sensor with 1.3 megapixel sensor upfront. Battery-wise, 2400, really decent numbers, and 1 gigabyte of RAM, 8 gigabytes of flash. And then we need to say, well, for some of the users who really want a big display, what can we do? Can we get a big display device at a price point, that most of the typical consumer can afford to buy? So this is the Redmi Note. We launched Redmi Note in March, and it's becoming one of the most popular devices that's being sold out in China and Malaysia, Singapore, and all these other countries where we have entered. 5.5-inch 720p IPS display with octa-core CPU, 8-core. Imagine you have 8-core running in your phone. Super powerful. 1.7 gigahertz. Very, very powerful machine. 2 gigabytes of RAM. 2 gigs of RAM. Any apps and games that you can install on the device. It runs smoothly, beautifully. 8 gigabytes of flash. 30 megapixel camera in the back. And then we realized people were actually not only using the phone to take pictures of other people, but they want a great camera to take pictures of themselves. So we put in a 5 megapixel front camera. 5 megapixel. Imagine any phones that you see. There's a 5 megapixel front camera that you can take not just your own pictures, but just a couple of your friends who will ask for help and just take pictures of you and your friends. More than 3,000 mAh battery and the device weight. 2 months ago, we feel that the tablet arena, the tablet market is becoming more mature. So we actually starting last year, we had the R&D team put together tremendous amount of efforts, and 2 months ago we announced the first Mi Pad. And again, first Mi Pad, I'm not going to talk about all the specs, but I'll just talk about 2 things that we decided to invest in that ends up having a really powerful device on performance. Number one is this is a device that comes with a 7.9-inch display, 2048 by 1536, very, very high resolution, 326 ppi resolution display with super high NTSC, saturations, beautiful colors. Number 2, this is the first tablet that launched with the latest NVIDIA K1 chips. 1 gigahertz, 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 1 This is the first time that NVIDIA actually take the PC graphics technology and put it in a mobile chip. This is the first one. NVIDIA Tegra 4, Tegra 3, and the previous generation, they don't have that capabilities. This is the first one, the K1, that are able to perform the graphics engine at the same level as PC. 192 cores of GPU, super powerful GPUs. So this tablet can run, as powerful, as a PC when it comes to gaming in on your tablet. And not only that, it comes with 2 gigabytes of RAM, 16 gigabytes of flash, 8 megapixel camera in the back, and then 5 megapixel camera up front. And then the price, we announced this in RMB, which is 1499. If you do straight conversions, it's about a little bit more than $200 before tax. The 64 gigabytes, $230 before tax. And then 2 months ago, we also announced the first 4K smart TV, 49 inches, 4K smart TV. Performance-wise and quality-wise, it uses 4K panel from LG. 3D panel, 4K by 2K, right? Super high resolution. And not only that, it displays beautiful images, it runs full Android. It also comes with our internal design sound system. Like you see the soundbar on the bottom? It's an 8-speaker soundbar. The subwoofer, 20 liter, pretty sizable subwoofer. Wi-Fi, you don't have to connect to your PCs. You don't have to connect to your TVs. Put it anywhere in the room. This room, if you turn on the sound system, it's going to fill this room with beautiful music. And we love to see Hugo dancing, and maybe I can sing a little, with the sound system. As high quality as some of the Bose systems, some of the really high-end systems that you can find in the marketplace. And the whole set, $3,999. We believe we can probably get to about $550 before tax. And this is the design of the soundbar. It's 8 speakers, 8-speaker soundbars. There are 6 full-range speakers, and then 2 high-pitch tweeters, 1 inch, and then some woofers, maximum 100 watts, very powerful subwoofers.
So we're starting pretty strongly. We're starting with 36 service centers here in India, covering the 20 largest cities, including 2 service centers that are exclusively Xiaomi, exclusively Mi branded service centers. We're covering 20 cities. Here in Delhi, New Delhi, we have 4 service centers in a multi-brand environment, plus 1 in Gurgaon, and an exclusive service center that we're also open. So in the capital area alone, we're talking about 6 service centers to start. We'll be adding more and more over time. And then you'll see here that in Bangalore we have 4 as well, including the exclusive service center, and then in many of the other large cities, Mumbai, Kolkata, Hyderabad, we have 3 service centers, and then 2 and 1 in the other cities. And you have all of these details from both the media kit as well as our website and the Flipkart and the Mi site, Mi microsite and Flipkart. We're working with these 3 partners, HCL, TVS Electronics, and Insure Services to bring this sort of first-class service experience here to our users in India. You can call, and you can also go to mi.com to get dedicated chat support. So you can get web chat as well if you don't want to necessarily call. So that's our service commitment here in India.